Hi friends, let me start the electrical interview question and answers part 2. The first question is, why the capacitor works on AC only? Generally the capacitor gives infinity resistance to DC components, that is, it blocks the DC components, it allows the AC pass through. The next question, what is the difference between the surge arrestor and lighting arrestor? Lighting arrestor is installed outside and the effect of lighting is grounded, whereas the surge arrestor installed inside the panel comprising of resistors, which consumes the energy and nullify the effect of surge. The next question, why transformer rating or in kVA? The power factor of the load is not defined in case of transformers. That's why it is not possible to rate transformers in kilowatt. The losses, that is copper losses and iron losses of the transformer, depends upon the voltage and current purely, not on load. That is the phase difference between voltage and current. The transformer rated is in kVA. Where in case of motors, the power factor depends upon the construction and hence the rating of motor is kilowatt and includes the power factor. Next question. In a tap changing transformers, where is the tap connected? Is it connected in the primary side or secondary side? The taps are connected to high voltage side because of low current. When we connected the taps to low voltage side, the sparks will be produced while tap connect operating due to high current. The next question, what is Kirchhoff's current law? The Kirchhoff's current law, at a junction in an electrical circuit, the total current flowing towards to the junction is equal to total current flowing away from the junction, that is current I equal to 0. The Kirchhoff voltage law. In any closed loop in a network, the algebraic sum of the voltage drops taken around the loop is equal to the resultant EMF acting in that loop. The next question, why in a 3-pin plug the earth pin is thicker and longer the other pins? It depends upon the rho is equal to R is equal to rho L by A, where this area is inverse proportional to the resistance. When area increases, the resistance should be decreases. If the R is less, the leakage current will be low and the leakage current will take low resistance path, so that the earth pin should be thicker. It is longer because the first to make the connection and the last to disconnection should be earth pin. The next question is, in our house we monitor or measure power or energy. In house we measure energy. It is done by energy meter. The next question, why we do two types of earthing on transformers, that is body earthing and neutral earthing. The two types of earthing are familiar as equipment earthing and system earthing. In equipment earthing, the body, that is non-conducting part of the equipment, should be earthed to the safeguard the human beings, whereas in the system earthing, the neutral of the supply source should be grounded. Within this, in case unbalanced loading, neutral will not be shifted, so the unbalanced voltage will not be arise. We can protect the equipment also. With the size of the equipment and the selection of the relaying system, earthing will be further classified into direct earthing, impedance earthing, resistive earthing. The next question is, why fuse is given for only PT not CT? If fuse given to the CT blown off due to the fault, rather than protecting the CT, it will be open circuit, hence it will be saturated and damaged. For PT it gives the overload and short circuit protection. The next question, what is the function of anti-pumping in circuit breaker? When the breaker is closed at one time by close push button, The anti-pumping contact prevents the reclose the breaker by closing the push button after if it is ready to close. The next question, what are the function of protective relays? To detect the fault and initiate the operation of the circuit breaker to isolate the defective element from the rest of the system, thereby protecting the system from the damage consequent to the fault. The next question is, what is primary protection? It is the protection in which the fault occurs in a line while clear by its own relay and circuit breaker. It serves as the first line of the defense or protective primary protection. What is backup protection? The backup protection which operates if the primary protection fails to active within a definite time delay. Thank you for everyone. Subscribe the channel, like, share.